Alright.
Okay.
Oh, who the fuck knows what's going on? It's been a while.
We're going on a boat ride.
We are going on a boat ride. Why are we going on a boat ride? Because you spoke to the council.
Shit, that's today.
Torcel was cured of ghoul fever. That's the important thing. He's no longer sick. And you're going on a boat ride. You're going down to Deadwood to get some wood that was meant to be delivered to help with the repairs of some of the destroyed buildings from the landslide. That's the right one. You spent the day kind of just relaxing and a bit preparing while Torcel was getting fixed up. But it is that next morning, everyone is prepared and ready, and are heading out to the water's edge on the other side of town near the watermill, where the transport is meant to be.
Meant to be?
You haven't seen it. You're not
Does
there
anyone
yet.
Well, we don't
remember
know if
the
it's
name
there or
of the ghoul?
The ghoul.
No. That
Yeah,
was supposed
I
to go
do.
see?
Fool.
It was called
Beast.
Car.
Car?
The fool beast.
That's what I put down. Car.
That's alright. It is Car.
Hey, yo!
Nice.
I should have guessed that
I
you
put
saw
literally CAR. So
Oh, no, it's not... Okay, you got it wrong. It's KAR.
Obviously.
Yeah, there's
Well,
always some fuck shit with the spelling.
if someone says car to you,
I don't think of a vehicle because this is fantasy.
I'm
so you
shocked that
think
it
of
wasn't
you think of a
K-A-H-R.
K-bar car. Alright. Fine.
No, you guys head over across the bridge. It's fairly early in the morning. There's a few people that are out trading goods around or heading off to the farms to help collect some of the and like harvest some of the fang corn and razor wheat. There we go. I can remember my own things. But you see, like just next to the large water mill that's used as like a grinding station, a large vessel. It's about 60 foot long, 15, 20 foot wide. It may have been like a full like sailing ship at some point, but it's very much like flattened now to fit like very low to the surface and a lot of like wide space that looks like it would fit a lot of or goods. There's no sail.
Like a makeshift barge.
Yeah, like a makeshift barge. Like there's no sail, but there's like two sections that looks like someone is clearly designed to like sit there to row.
We see this on the wharf?
Yeah, well, it's not really like a wharf. It's more just kind of anchored
dock.
to the side of. Yeah, it's like a bit of like a makeshift dock. It's not really properly maintained. On it though, you do see three figures. There are two large ogres, just sort of sitting at the front of the boat, and then towards the back is. I don't know how many of you have seen gnolls, but it's like it's a tall sort of like humanoid hyena figure. So like furred spots around the body, large canines and an extended snout.
What?
Just have you never seen a gnoll? Has Vivi
It's like
seen
a
a gnoll?
hyena person.
Has Vivi
a
seen a
gnoll?
gnoll?
Half humanoid,
A,
half hyena.
a,
Like
gn-
gnoll?
no,
I think
no, a gnoll, a gnoll.
GNOLL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it bringing up gnocchi?
Close
That's
enough.
not what I
Close
searched
enough.
for.
That's not what I
Oh my
looked
god,
for.
I
I've
see
never
what you
met a
mean, I see
gnocchi
what you mean.
before. I've never met a gnocchi before. Wow, you guys are cool.
I see what you mean by a hyena creature.
You
Okay.
wouldn't download a gnocchi.
What if I could? I download pasta. You see, like it's the figure is just sitting like at the back of the boat next to some sort of like rudder type control mechanism, and is just seemingly relaxing, seemingly waiting. You're all free to do what you want.
So are we getting on the barge?
We're getting
Is
on the
that what-
boat
Okay.
to go.
Is that how we get there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
That's what the council told us. I don't know if he knows that we're coming though.
Does the knoll person look like the captain and there's like two ogres that look like muscle? Or dock hands or whatever.
How much would Belladonna know about boats?
Fuck all.
Well, there's one of the knoll and there's two ogres.
Okay. Thanks for that.
The two ogres at the front, like, are they? They're
They're
on
right
the
in
boat,
this-
but they're like.
Yeah, they're kind of just like sitting at the front. There's like a little bit of like a like canvas sort of like tent over the top to give like a little bit of shade at the front, and they're just
Okay.
kind of sitting in it.
I guess I'll walk up to them, and I'll be like, "Hi, we've been sent by the council to retrieve wood. I'm scrolling through my notes. Missing wood. Do you know? Are you going to take us there? Do you know anything about that?
I think it's Deadwood, right? When going
Deadwood,
to?
correct. Our missing shipment from Deadwood.
One of the ogres looks up.
Wood from Deadwood.
Boss, I think this one's for you. And you see like the knoll is busy just like looking down.
Oh, so
You
the
realize-
hyenas are the boss.
You see now that he's got like a banjo and he's just been like sort of gently like not restringing. Fuck it, what's it called?
Banking it.
Tuning.
Tuning it. Thank you. Just like tuning the banjo, and he looks up. Oh yeah, g'day. You're the ones the council said then.
Nice.
Oh my god, thank you for that reaction.
What?
Oh,
He's
Are
Australian.
you telling me this fucking hyena is a bogan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
A
be racist.
bogan hyena.
what's up, mate? Cheers, fella.
Oh, we matey.
Oh, that was good.
You wanna hear
I'm
the
sticking
puns?
with it for that reaction. Yes, that's what I chose.
Siggy pop brain.
Oh my
What
god.
time?
Like,
Okay,
oh
is it?
yeah.
It's morning, right?
Yeah, it's morning.
Yeah.
What's the weather looking
So
like?
where
Jeez.
are you? The captain of this ship? You're going to take us to Deadwood?
That's right, I'm the captain. Car's my name. Council said that you're gonna
Another-
give us a
okay.
hand. Sorry, you got a
Yes.
problem?
No,
Bit
no, no.
confused.
No, I didn't say that in character. I was just making it.
I'm gonna message the
Maria.
captain and I'm gonna ask: is it spelled with a C or a K?
Sorry, who did you ask?
Car.
What the fuck is that?
I love that everyone reacts to Belladonna like, what the fuck?
Did you hear that?
Me?
Nothing.
No.
It was.
Yeah.
No.
Hello?
Hello.
Quite alright, mate. You got scurvy or something?
I met a dude who had this condition once before. It is terminal. If
You see, he like
can't
gets
get rid of the
confused.
noises,
He goes to pull something out of his bag and he pulls out like a bottle
I
of,
think that's
of,
schizophrenia.
of like alcohol. He's like, I didn't drink that much.
Anyway,
You're driving
so-
Yeah.
drunk?
We're going to Deadwood, right?
That's the plan. We've got to
So
stop on the
we'll
way,
order
but
one
yeah,
and we'll get on our way, right?
sounds good. Everyone jump on.
Sweet.
it's a
Alright.
go.
Before we jump on, I just need to know if you've been encountering any, I guess, how do you see full beasts on the river, on the,
I did see a pretty big trout.
but no like humanoid creatures or anything like that.
Any full beasts around these parts?
Are there any
I hope you use
full
that.
beasts?
No. Anything in particular you're looking at? What? No?
If nothing
That's
stood
rich
out
for the
to you,
ogres, foul
then
beasts.
that's fine.
It would be
It's
very
alright.
nice.
As long as it's a safe journey.
They're just going down the river.
How long is it again?
Oh.
The journey?
He pulls out like long clawed fingers and starts like counting. Depending. It's about 4 days, I think.
Just to get there?
4 days.
Yeah. You could walk.
Are we going to?
It'll be a
So
few
this
weeks if
is
you walked.
8 hours.
8 days.
I'll message Vivi.
Days, not
Have
hours.
provisions for like 4 days.
What did you message me? Sorry.
Did we even have provisions for like 4 days? Like, I don't even know if we carry that much on us.
Rations are a week.
Do you eat?
No,
So that's a Maria question. Do you eat?
no.
No, you don't. Okay, so there's one less person.
While you're doing that, one of the ogres gets up
Zora,
and takes
do
like
you
a
eat?
long plank of wood and puts it down as like
You
a
need
makeshift
sunlight and
gang
water,
I
plank.
eat
right?
sunlight.
Help you guys cross over.
Yeah.
You're not eating. So it's me,
I cross.
Struck,
Slide over the
Nora.
plane.
and Torcel. That's it, right? 4 people.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can split our rations amongst 4 people
Whoa,
to
whoa, whoa,
last
whoa.
us 4 days.
Just quickly,
What?
as you cross over, one of the ogres like reaches down and like roughs you up on the head like quite roughly. Hello.
Got
I'm
like
just
an
gonna
autist petting a cat.
put my hair back
Kiki.
together.
And then
Straighten it
everyone
out.
that walks past, he'll do the same thing. Hello.
I'm gonna be walking very.
I'm gonna duck
cautiously
under
over
him
the plane.
before he touches me.
Before he touches me, I'll message him and be like,
Make
"If you
an
touch
acrobatics
me,
check."
You're gonna have nightmares for days."
Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta wake up my dice so it's not weighted.
What?
What?
So
Oh,
it's
it's
not
liquid. I gotta
weighted.
wait my dice,
So
bro.
Hang on.
glitter was like pooled on one
Let me
side.
activate the dice, boys.
That is not a great roll. I'm probably going for a swim. 17 total.
No, that's enough. You just duck by under the hand. You hear a
As I'm walking across the plank, I'm gonna look down. It's how far is the water from?
maybe like a
this
couple
thing?
feet. Like how far is the water? Like below you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a couple of feet.
I'm just gonna take one look and just start quickly moving over. I don't want to pay any more attention to that.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
what,
use
the water?
telekinetic hand to pat the ogre on the head.
And you see like what? Tries to like grab the hand.
As I walk the plank, can I?
smile, bro.
It's probably going to be an intimidation check. But as he goes to lift my hand, as I'm walking, I'm going to shoot him this look like, "Don't fucking touch me." It's an intimidation check, isn't it?
Maybe.
Do you have
I thought
intimidation?
Wait,
I
do you
thought
have
so.
intimidate and glare, or are you saying don't?
Um,
No, you know this is fine. It's not a this isn't demoralizing. This is just you trying to.
yeah,
That's
it's just
fine.
me
Not
being
trying
like,
to
"Don't touch
demoralize.
me.
Not trying to literally
Don't
frighten
let
an
that
ogre.
fool
Yeah.
of a man touch me." Where's my intimidation? There it is.
I can see Maria like finding her character sheet. She's moving her mouse around.
Bop, 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 bop.
Can I roll? Thank you.
Oh, I need to put some music.
Let's go.
Nat 20.
I think my fucking modifier will be enough.
+1.
17.
17. The ogre goes to
Looking
reach
at him
down
like
and
this,
go.
mind you. As he lowers his hand, I'm gonna go like this. And then walk on.
As you look away, you just sad. As the last person.
Are they gonna pit Dusan?
Are these ogres like teenagers or something?
I think they're just
friendly.
dumb.
They're not. They're just friendly. As the last person enters onto the boat, the little makeshift gangplank is pulled up off to the side. All right, boys. Let's get to it. And they sit down, grab out like this gigantic oar that like it's probably the size of like your guys' neck almost. It's this massive piece of wood, and they just shove it into the ground and just push off.
Imagine that once we get going, the Noel is like, "Alright, let's get going, boys. We're not here to round. We're not sticking
We're not here
around
to
to
fuck
fuck some
spiders."
spiders. Let's go."
Is the boat like decked out, or is it just a flat raft?
It's like it's mostly flat. There are a couple of barrels and sacks and like crates that are loaded up in the center and like kind of weighted down. But otherwise, yeah, it's
Right.
mostly just like flat. Like there is a bit of like a raise around where like the cargo would go just to sort of like hold it in place.
I want
Is
to
there
find
a
the driest
hold?
crate and sit down on it.
You don't see no. Knowing with your knowledge, no. This boat would be like too low to the river to like to the water's edge to have anything like underneath it like that.
Just gonna go to the center of the boat and find a comfy spot.
There's like a
Lay down.
fairly comfortable like burlap sack that all things considered you can kind of like actually for you you're very familiar with it. You can just like rest your head against it
Yeah, cool.
and just
Put
Pretend-
your mic close
just-
to your head, Rainer. Your noise cancellation's kicking in.
fuck the noise cancellation. I should turn it off anyway. I need to sit down and look at the sound
Hear me
settings at some
coughing
point.
through the door.
Sure. But yeah, like you see them push off. There's a bit of effort as they kind of get it into the river, but eventually the current starts to like pick up and push the boat along, and they just keep it steady around there just to help sort of like direct it. And you see Car at the back is like turning like a rudder just to help like guide the boat. But for the most part, it's powered by the downward flow of the river away from the mountains.
Get back the other way then, or does it go full circle?
Do you ask that?
No, I'm thinking that.
Fair enough. After a moment of awkward silence, Carl just yells out. What does he yell out?
Didn't hear a thing that you said.
Yeah, your
No?
noise cancelling is hitting hard.
Didn't hear
Hang
a thing.
on.
Noise cancelled everything.
That's not even noise. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I have to
You
stop.
literally, you went. He said,
God
like
damn
that
it.
was it.
Dude, I swear, when I moved, something happened to the sound settings. I'm going to figure this out. Anyway, brain work. So you're an odd bunch. What do you-
More
I'll
odd
message him.
than-
No, we're not.
Than you and your two friends?
Touche. That's a good point. Who said? Surely, someone must have heard it.
I'll wave at him.
Again, he lifts up like the bottle. I don't think I've been drinking that much. Are you a doll? Why
Are
is
you
the doll
talking about
waving?
her?
I don't know. You
That's
tell
actually
me.
Belladonna. I think that might be her.
Maybe.
That's
Is
Bella.
that why no one can hear her? Hear?
Belladonna. That's my name.
Yeah, sometimes she talks really quietly, and only certain people can hear her.
Sometimes
yeah.
I talk in your head too.
You'll get used to it. But yeah, that's Bella. That's
I'd
Can you
say
hear-
it, but
can you hear my
I'd say it.
thoughts?
Sometimes. Depends how loud you're thinking.
Tell me, what am I thinking now?
Something about alcohol.
Fuck, she's smart.
Fuck, she's good.
Pulls out the bottle.
How did you know I was gonna get this VB long neck up me?
At 20 to 8 in the fucking morning.
All right
You're
then.
lucky I didn't go down the pub for dinner.
So what's your names? Didn't actually ask.
I am
Bella.
Strock. Pleasure to meet you.
Belladonna, baby.
Torcel, hello.
You're right there.
I'm Zora. This is Dusan.
You're a plant.
I'm Genevieve.
Usually
I'm
they
a
stay
leaf.
in the ground.
Not this one. I'm an adventurous kind of plant. Anyways. This is Dusan. He's a
So,
rock.
when
but
is-
like an
when are we
adventurous
going
kind of rock.
Yeah. And I'm Genevieve.
Sorry, what was
So when
that?
will we start moving?
You're moved. You're on the water now.
Ah, We're already moving.
We're
Yeah.
already moving, yeah.
Oh, I don't
Jack
feel
is
it.
that seasick sometimes and doesn't really notice.
I hope you don't get bored. It might be a while.
4 days, did you say?
Thereabouts.
Yep.
Do we stop
Looks
off
like we're gonna
anywhere
get
on the
cozy.
way?
Just late. Got a couple of deliveries there for Sprockets. That's the place.
So we're stopping off at Sprocket as the first place we're stopping at?
First place. Well, we're not stopping at
Oh.
Sprocket. We're stopping at a trading post.
Oh.
Sprocket's a bit away from the
Further
water.
down.
Is there like a place I can lay down or anything like that?
Just points
You
to
can
the
lay on the
floor.
boat.
Anywhere.
Wait, do our adventurer packs come with bedrolls?
Wait, Strike, are you telling me you didn't
Yeah.
become prepared for a
sometimes
4-day
I do.
boat trip? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Did you guys bring
Uh,
enough food for 8 days?
If you have one ration, that's a week's
Did
worth
you
of
bring
food.
enough food for 8 days?
I've got 2
I sure did.
rations.
So you have 2 weeks
Yeah,
worth of
we-
food.
We have rations. The rations are fine. Also, we're stopping at a trading post. If we
And
run
I have
out,
a
which we
ration.
won't, they'll have food.
I don't have a boat. I should have got a boat thing. Can I find a boat? Boat?
Wait, Laura, what does this stock of food look like to you?
Sorry?
What does your, like, food stocks look like?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously don't eat, like, sandwiches and cornbread.
Why not?
She's eaten bacon and eggs
I
many
do
times
this.
at the.
I, like, open my mouth, and I, like, give, like, the toothiest grin I can, but I don't have any teeth, sort of thing. So I've got, like, a grainy, gaping mouth. I like that.
Oh, you think I only drink blood?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I eat normal food. I'm not a full vampire.
Oh.
You saying this
So,
out loud or a
like-
message?
No, I'm saying this all out loud.
For my kind, drinking blood is more of a pleasure thing, like drinking alcohol.
So out of the
Like a
two
sexual
ogres, which
thought.
one looks more appealing?
I mean,
So?
I was raised on drinking blood, so I do enjoy it.
Do you like?
I need
smell
food
blood?
to survive.
Oh.
Tosel, were you gonna say something there?
No, it's alright. I was going to say nothing.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Just
Wait,
a quick.
if you get cravings, you can just drink Torsal's blood. He's got a lot of red
No.
meat
I
in
don't
his
know, he might
diet,
have-
so he
he
probably
might-
has
Probably
pretty tasty blood.
Honestly,
still
I'd
have some
probably
full beast in it.
recommend against that. It's probably not.
Yeah, he sweats a lot.
I'm not required to drink blood. I can go without.
As you
How
guys are
long?
having.
Oh,
It's like
As
a
long as
fetish thing.
I want, but like I enjoy it, so you know, why not indulge when I can?
All right.
As you're
Plus,
like
like,
having this
Fresh
conversation,
fertilizer.
one of the ogres just turns and says, "Are you a mosquito? You drink blood?"
I'm gonna message it. I'm gonna
Fucking
message it,
mozzies.
and I'm just gonna go like make mosquito noises for a good 10 seconds.
I hate mozzies.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
you
a
know, I
mosquito.
fucking hate those mozzies. They absolutely
It's
shit
not
me
not
up the
Tar.
wall.
It's one of the ogres that's saying that.
No, but aren't they all Aussie?
No.
Or is it just Car?
just car.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just the
I'm gonna,
knolls.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna message that ogre for the next 4 hours. Just mosquito sounds intermittently.
You are some kind of twisted, sick human.
I'm not a human.
You're not a human, you're a puppet.
So, Car, what's your story? That accent's not from here, I know that much.
That
Sounds like
accent's
from a land down under.
Jesus.
down under the mountains, maybe.
You telling
Well,
me next? You're
a
gonna
lot
tell
of
me
my
you got a
kind
home
have
amongst
this.
gum trees?
I don't know what a gum tree is.
Lots of plum trees.
It's a tree full of like rifles and shotguns and all sorts.
Sounds like a
That's
good tree.
not true.
Oh, that's a gun tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was a soldier in the war, mercenary. assigned out as part of a group. Mostly, I'm forgetting the names of the places. Brayland and Ondir. Fighting amongst them. And then when the war's over,
Fight for.
whoever
Is he
they-
referring? Sorry, am I allowed to like? I don't know. Is he referring to the Great Wall, like that one that?
Oh yes, the war. Yes,
That wall. That is
the
that
last-
wall,
That's
right?
the only
The last
wall.
wall.
Like,
And was he on the winning
Not
side
only.
or?
there was no real winning
I mean, no, there was
side.
no winner.
There was one
Was he on
losing.
the Allies of the Axes?
There was one
no
losing
winning
side.
side.
There was one losing
you trying
side.
to figure out who's the racists?
So
Who are the
important
good-
for you.
Hmm. Was he on my side or?
Wait, hang on.
Are we the baddies?
Am I remembering the
You did good, didn't
Hang
you?
on. Am I remembering the geography of this place wrong?
Probably.
My Greywall Plains map is still loading.
Is it?
Mine's
Unfortunate.
Refresh the
black.
page.
But he
mine's
isn't.
fine.
He
Fine.
isn't.
I'll refresh.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I think I'm misremembering.
He was a mercenary, so I don't really need to worry too much.
Apologies, not
that?
on there. Thrain. It would have been Brayland and Thrain.
Hmm.
Like,
And
are
it-
those
and-
the two sides? Or what?
Do you want a society check on what the war is?
No.
Okay.
I just want you to tell. Where's the
It's
side?
the three daughters of Sorakel. They took charge.
That's Drone.
Um,
That's Drone. That's not
Oh, that's Drome.
the last war.
Yeah.
Anyone
car
who
you
anyone
were
who would
wearing
like to
and the
like
wall.
when you hear these names, anyone that would like
What's
to
the
make a
check?
society check.
I'll make a society
Wouldn't I
check.
already know?
You would know one of the names. You would probably know.
Okay.
It's a
is
se- it's
that-
a Maria. It's a secret check. You don't actually. Oh wait, that was Torcel. It's a secret.
No,
check.
I'll make a society check, please. My society is really good.
Yes.
Plus 11.
Plus 11. Thank you.
Holy.
Oh, I
Um,
forgot you're int based. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an expert in society.
Just quickly as a reminder, no, you would recognize Thrain. They're the
Was Thrain the opposition?
Yes, very much so.
Ah. Sucks to suck, I guess. He's just a mercenary. I won't really pay attention to it. I'm just trying to remember myself, you know.
Your memories on it are like a little bit hazy there, Phoebe. But you do remember Thrain being like the home of the Silver Flame and like roughly the center of Western Corvair, and then Brayland was their neighbor to the south. A bit more like technologically advanced, or at least also with a bit more like a mix of technology and magic.
Brayland?
Brayland, Breland.
D?
Yeah, D at the end, Brayland.
Oh, my map's sort of loading. There we go. Greywall Mountains.
They're more technologically advanced, you
Is the
said.
map supposed to be
like-
black?
Magic. No.
None of us have vision.
Just refresh.
Hang
The
on.
only thing I have vision on is
Maybe.
Greywall Mountains, and that's it.
It's all black for me.
Same.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have been on this map before. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
it
have.
did. It said you do not own a token that has vision.
I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I turned that off. All right, that should work.
Whoa!
Okay,
what-
now
Oh, there
it's
we go.
What can you see actually?
Oh, there's the boat. Oh,
I
that's
see
cool.
Everything.
hexes, grey hexes, and some towns on the grey hexes.
Okay, cool.
I can't wait for a hex crawl.
Hexes!
I can't see nothing.
It's just there to like simplify traveling.
I know, I'm fucking
I know, I'm shitting with you.
Also, again,
I don't care.
exploration is different when you're not just trying to go from A to B,
Yeah.
and you're actually trying to
yeah,
explore an area.
exploration used to be rough, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Sorry, so
Oh,
you were
that's just
saying
rocketed.
Thrain was the home of the Silver Flame,
Yes,
and Braylon were their neighbors, but they were more technologically
it was
advanced.
more of like a mix of like arcane magics and technology.
Arcane magic and what?
Technology.
Oh.
Hmm.
As opposed to like
Hmm.
Thrain's sort of like faith-based military.
Kind of like Piltover, damn.
gonna say, like,
Yeah,
Hexen,
they
right?
kind of have an analog to Piltover. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I fought in whatever side paid me until the job was done, and then moved on to the next one. Once the war was over, kind of didn't want to fight anymore. You know, I
You
wandered.
took the loss against the emus hard.
You haven't seen an emu, alright? You're only a little plant. That EU, I tell
So
you.
you
I've
weren't
heard of them,
really involved
Yes.
in the war. Like you weren't like for the Silver Flame or for you were just like whoever paid me.
You don't know much about the pack, do you?
Enlighten me, please.
We of the Znia Pact are honored warriors and mercenaries. If you are willing to pay, then we will serve. And we'll serve to our duties until the end.
Okay.
And then once that's complete, someone else pays us.
Can you spell Zinnia?
ZNIR.
Oh, I added an E.
Okay.
That one wasn't me, by the way. That one is like built in Serpentrock.
Yeah, the place. Okay. All right. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you pay, you know. I can
How did
understand
you
that.
get the banjo?
Sorry, what?
How did you get the banjo?
Bought it? Traded it?
Can you
Oh,
play
I
us a
thought
song?
You're gonna have some fascinating story, but
No, it's just
okay.
traveling one day, heard someone play it, liked it, bought it, traded a
you
nice
play
bottle of whiskey for it. And it starts like twanging, like dim, 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 and just.
And can you
Is
sing
he
us
any
a little
good?
song?
I heard some Sheila playing the banjo, so I chucked a Yui, went down to the bottle, picked myself up a bunch of VB, strung it back, gave her $1, and off I went.
Oh, I can't hold an accent.
Oh no.
Sure, you can start singing. I'm not going to sing. That's not happening.
Ah, dang it.
You couldn't
Well,
pay me
I'll
enough to
sing you
sing.
the song of my peoples.
I
Sounds-
come from a land
I was going to say something down
The
there.
land down under.
where knolls grow and
Vegemite sandwich.
Oh no, the area to the west of you guys is now just the Australian outback. It's done.
Rejoice for we.
Fucking thing.
I can't see anything, by the way, still.
No?
Mine's
Well,
loading.
there's a little boy waiting at the corner of a
Just as I
the
can't.
shop.
You know, there's a tale from my lands that we just want milk that tastes like real milk.
Oh, fuck's sake.
This tastes like real milk.
And only
And only
2% fat.
2% fat.
How long until not Brightrock, how long until Sprocket?
Do I remember
Do you
how?
guys just see the grey hexes as well?
I don't see any
I
hexes.
don't see
I can
anything.
go on drawing now.
I can see drawing
yeah,
it. I just don't think I have vision.
Refresh the
Yeah.
page? No, token
I can
vision's
see
on.
it.
I refreshed it and it's still.
I'll
grey.
refresh.
Yeah, it just said that I don't have a token with.
Are you guys still loading like you at 99% or are you?
No, I finished that, and then I'm gonna refresh again. See what happens.
Is yours
Yep.
grey, Barnaby?
99 again.
Mine's good. Mine's all good.
I've tried refreshing it.
That's alright.
That might just be asset loading.
So, what
There's no
the
fog.
fuck are we gonna do for 4 days?
Apparently, we're gonna go on a barge raft thing till we
What
get
are
to
you on it?
wherever we're going.
I'm gonna pull out a deck of cards, and I'm gonna look like around to everyone on the boat and say,
Do you have a deck of cards?
I do.
Oh.
Tarot cards,
And-
isn't it?
Tarot cards. And I'm gonna say, does anyone want a reading for our upcoming battle?
Upcoming battle.
battle.
An upcoming battle.
Well, not battle, but, you know, upcoming adventure. Our upcoming task.
Listening to
I'll have a
your
reading.
parents is gonna be an
Well-
upcoming battle for the next 4 days.
Sora! Step right up.
Yippee!
I imagine Zora's like skipping and then like sits cross-legged right in front of me.
Do
So, how
is
how
just
do you
trailing
feel
along
about
with his
our
full on.
upcoming travels? Just think about how you feel. Think about what we're going to be doing, and I'll the cards will tell me.
Do I need to close my eyes? I'll close my eyes.
I'm just gonna
Do whatever you
All
want,
the ship.
sweetie.
You're just gonna what? Sorry.
just stroll around the ship. That's it. Just gonna walk around.
Fair enough. It's not like the biggest ship, so you kind of start lapping around.
Just sight. Yeah, just
In
sightseeing.
saying that, though, the views around you, like it's a lot of
Oh, there we go.
like jagged hills, like patches of sort of like rough grasses and thick like weeds or bushes growing out in amongst. Like,
I would like to
gravelly
keep an
rock.
eye on things, like if I see anything like
Sure.
in the area.
You do see fish.
Well-
Stitches.
You do see fish swimming
Laura.
through the river.
Cool.
Some of them have some like pretty coloration to them.
Cool.
The Emperor.
Can I open my eyes yet?
Yes, you can open your eyes. You pull
Pretty.
the Emperor. This
What does
card,
that mean?
well, it typically means stability and security. Like you're on
That'd be
top
just
of
dumb.
things, you have things under control, you're not stressed about things, you have discipline. It means that you are in charge of your life and you're setting your own rules and your own boundaries and, order and structure, and you're clear-minded about what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna message Zora and
Yeah, that
say,
sounds like
"He's
us."
lying. You're gonna die in 7 days."
Ah, it's possessing me too.
Wait.
Can I see?
Hang on.
I can see Bella.
can see- yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hang on, hang on,
You
hang
can
on,
see me
hang
like
on.
a
This is-
purple
I'm gonna
orb going around.
turn around.
Just before you do that,
and-
just before you do that, I need him to make a check because I'm pretty sure lying is an action.
You're cutting out.
Lying is an action, so I'm gonna get him to roll. Is this a secret? This is a secret check. What's your deception, buddy? Never mind. You are fully convinced
Oh my
that
God,
the voice in your
20.
head,
Oh my God, she rolled an at 20.
is telling you that you're going to die. This is the most earnest a voice has ever been in your brain.
I'm fully convinced that the voice in my head is saying that.
Yes, and is doing so with confidence.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna turn
Not
around.
necessarily that I believe it, but
It's up to you to whether or not to believe what you're told.
Yeah.
The voice sounds sincere.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna die. Ah,
She's
lying.
lying. You're gonna
You're
die
not gonna.
in 7
You're,
days.
you're not gonna die. And then I turn around to Belladonna and
You
grab her by the
can't hear
ear.
what I was saying to him.
It doesn't matter. I grab her by the ear and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop
I'm just
terrorizing
gonna
these
smile.
people.
I'm just gonna run.
Enough out of you.
I'm
And
running
let
for
go over
Strahd.
here.
I'm just gonna.
Like a kid who's touched a electric fence for the first time and doesn't know that
I love
they're
that
fine.
the
I'm
Barnaby's
running
like,
to Strahd. Strahd! I'm gonna die!
I love that Barnaby's like,
I'm-
you don't know what I
I'll
said.
look
Like
down
I
at
can
him.
just see Zora's eyes turn to fear
True.
in front of me.
Oh, so predictable.
Look, I'm a little bit nervous now about doing this, but maybe it'll set my mind at ease.
You want a reading?
I think I do.
Okay. Let's do a bit of a different reading if you're nervous.
What
Okay, that one
do
jumped.
you mean?
So there's two kind of ways that I do readings. One is I shuffle the cards until they jump out. One jumps out. Another is I shuffle the cards until 3 jump out, and then you pick one. Typically, cluttered minds like to decide rather than be told.
I think I'd like to just be
Oh, yep. So,
I think one jumped out.
do you want to pick, or do you want to be told?
Actually, I will pick.
Okay.
That's the most Elias thing ever. I choose something, I immediately change my mind.
I am, yeah. All right, well, I've got one more. You nervous about something? You scared? Like, what's going on?
You could see him nervous about a lot of things, but I'd just like to find out what's going to happen in the voyage to come.
All right. Pick a card. 1, 2, or 3.
I think number 1 is speaking to me.
I'll
Okay.
message Torso and be like, don't pick number 1. Number 1's a bad one.
You're getting voices too.
Gonna say you sure.
Oh, burn it!
I know why
So
Barbie
you're
picked
sure about
message,
number
just so I
one?
can fuck with people.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sure.
It's
Yes.
thematic. You can see me
Okay.
do it.
Now, I don't want you to get scared, because mostly when I pull this card, people immediately start getting scared. But it's good.
Message, you should have picked
Uh-oh.
number 2.
Ah!
Yeah.
Goes,
Yes.
Just quickly, as you're holding that card out in front of Torcel, and you look at the artwork, Torcel, you blink, and what were once maybe like black eyes on one of the figures have been replaced with like a deep golden light. There's a moment where you hold that. You remember that.
So, the death card represents not, a physical death like you're going to die. It's more the death of a significant phase in your life. So, a death of something metaphorical, the death of, a relationship or an interest or, maybe an increased, I don't know, ego death, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this card represents the end of a significant life in your phase, and that one that you recognize is no longer serving you, and rebirth into something better. So I would say you pulled a very nice card.
Vivi, as you go to put
Mm.
that card away, you notice that one of the eyes of one of the figures is a deep crimson red. You remember that wasn't the case before.
It's
And
still like that?
You look at it and then you see like red eyes where once they were black.
Oh. Okay.
You're not glowing or anything. They're just
And then
red
you
light.
like look the card over and you move it around and you look back and it's back to black.
Okay.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh.
I did that.
Anyone else?
I'll take one.
I'm
Do you
I'm
want to
counseling.
choose or do you want to be told?
I'm counseling Zora. You know.
Thank you.
I'm also
Hitting
doing.
his burns, doing a
Yeah,
checkup.
Going, yeah, you're not gonna die, buddy. You're not gonna. You're perfectly fine. Take it from doctor.
By the way, I want you guys to know, like, from Maria, I'm not even metagaming. I'm genuinely shuffling and letting them, like,
Thanks.
Obviously.
come out.
There's
It's
no other way
actually
you
really-
do it.
I guarantee you, number 2 was like love or like fortune.
No,
Honestly,
it wasn't.
That was the perfect card for Torcel to
Was it?
Yeah.
Confirmed
Let's
here,
go.
all mediums are fake. I'm
True.
shuffling these rough, and they are not jumping.
What are they, frog cards?
No, they're legs cards.
Oh. 2. It's so weird because they'll shuffle so clean, and then literally one will, like, flip out of the deck.
Oh, are you like intentionally trying to get them to
Oh.
come out or something? Oh,
Okay, there we go.
Wait, whose fortune are we doing? Nora's.
Nora's. Okay. That one's upside down. 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Good pick. Good choice.
You picked the Emperor,
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
which is the same card as
Donald Trump.
Zora, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Same
So-
cards, similar names. What's going on here?
Same thing. You
Maybe
have
we have the same
stability.
father.
Um,
Wait a minute.
stability, control. You're on top of things at the moment. Everything's under control. Everything's stable. Everything's secure. You have discipline. You have self-control, and you recognize that discipline and self-control got you this far. So, you know, you're typically a strategic thinker who plans things out and wants to see those things through. Yeah. I think at times you have a strong sense of authority and control and structure, and sometimes that might hinder you. But that's my own little tidbit, you know.
Very well.
Anyone else?
No.
I'm gonna point over to Strike.
Strike, do you want me to pull one for you?
No, it's quite alright.
You can put one for me. Carl yells out. You'll have to come up here though.
Alright.
Unless someone else knows how to
Oh, yeah.
pilot a boat.
I
I'm gonna
walk
raise
up
my
to him.
hand.
Do you want to?
I know you don't.
I think you
Alright,
want
I'll
one
roll
to be
it.
chosen for you.
I know how to pilot.
So
a
let's
boat.
go until one pops out.
Sounds good.
How long you been driving the boat?
uh,
How long you been Ubering for?
Couple of months.
I like the lights.
I'll message Torsal and be like, oh, so if something were to happen to Car, you have the ability to drive the boat, right? You can respond to this message in your head.
I do.
I'm like,
You,
okay.
Car, pulled the Hanged Man.
Oh,
that don't look so good. Or
Remove 2 cards from your deck.
that looks like a good time. Depends on the situation.
Hung man.
Hung man.
Again, a lot of tarot cards seem worse than they are. This one,
the hungover man.
it's the Hanged Man, as you can see literally in the picture, he's held in suspense. So it teaches us the importance of patience, surrender, and pausing and reflecting.
And sobriety.
Letting go of outdated beliefs, outdated behaviors, things that don't serve us, or patterns that might be hindering your own personal growth. It symbolizes letting go of bad things in life and sacrificing those things and taking time to reflect on what serves you and what you want out of your life.
Are you
So
a
currently
witch?
you're in suspense of something better.
Are you a witch? That's very accurate.
I mean, the cards don't lie, sweetie.
Have you met a gnoll before?
No.
You know, someone to
Raina,
talk
have I met a
about
gnoll before? I don't think so.
No.
Pretty common.
No,
isn't
okay.
it? Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, this is mainly a goblin.
You saw one.
No,
No, you didn't. You were the only person who didn't come out of the inn.
Hang
Never
on.
mind.
Yeah, you're not actually Belladon. You're not too sure how common gnolls are in the region.
Zawalda. Anyway,
Just
sorry.
for someone who doesn't know a lot about us, it's pretty accurate.
I mean, it's not me, sweetie. It's the cards.
That's why I asked if you're a witch.
What would make you say that?
I can
Is
tell
it
the
just because
fates.
I'm pretty?
I mean, yes, but it's also the fate thing.
The faint.
Fate.
Oh. Well, wouldn't you say, you know, fate has something in store for all of us?
I think fate can fuck off.
True.
Not kind
I
of
mean, you
down
only
enough
got
with
one life to
fate.
live. Unless you're me. I do whatever the fuck I want. Anyone else want a reading?
I'm gonna point over to Stark again.
Strike doesn't want one, Bella.
Why not?
What? You know what? Fuck it. One of the ogres are gonna put their hands up. Me, frog. Me one
What's your name, honey?
frog.
I don't
Frog?
know if they have a
The
cozy thought.
Throg.
Throg.
The
Okay.
rog, like the road, but with a g.
Oh, okay. Alright. I hope I don't double up like I did with fucking...
Just make something else up.
Yeah.
There's a recurring theme of death and
Number
emperor.
2.
Number 15.
I don't know, Death and Emperor seems pretty on point for current events in America, to be honest. Near assassination attempt, you know?
You pulled the High Priestess.
Ooh. That's pretty. What's
She
it
is
mean?
pretty. It means stillness and being passive and maybe suggesting that once you're done with your latest task, project, adventure, that it's time to retreat and reflect upon your current situation. Trust your inner instincts. And maybe things around you are not what they appear to be. You know, maybe you should think about what you're doing currently. And trust your inner instincts to guide you through it.
You hear that, boss? The witch lady says I should go for a swim. I should stop working.
I didn't say stop working. I said think about your current position.
I'll think about swimming.
Okay,
Is this
honey.
the mosquito one or is it the
You
other
do
one?
That's the other one.
Ah, damn.
The mosquito one is the...
It basically means there's things that are yet to be revealed to you. So maybe, you know, you should look around for opportunities for better things.
Throg looks over at the water. Reaches down, grabs a fish.
How many fish are there in the fucking group? What the fuck?
It's a good idea.
You're welcome.
That's some serious level good cross, like fucking fishing.
I'll,
Holy shit. Just-
I'll put my cards
Yeah.
away for one day.
I'm
Is everyone
still
happy with their
disappointed that Stark
readings?
didn't get his fortune read.
I'm happy that I'm not going to die.
You're not gonna die, sweetie.
I'm gonna message, is it Zora, and say, don't worry, you're not gonna die in 7 days. And then in a deeper voice, I'm gonna be like, it's 2 weeks.
It's
Roll
6
the
days.
cheek.
It's 6 days
Roll the
and
cheek.
12 hours. Is there anything anyone would like to do? Because otherwise, the trip can carry on in a serene silence as you like just enjoy the sounds of nature and running water.
And banjos.
I'd like to try and pull Vivi aside and try and get a little a private word. So.
As they say in Love Island, you're pulling me for a chat.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch any stuff like that. I'm aware of what it is.
Sure. You know these are my favorite topics. Sure. We'll go to the back of the boat.
Vivi, those cards you have. Have you had them for long?
Yeah, I mean I've had them for quite a while. They're quite a I think I got them when I first got Judas's kiss? Or maybe from when I was younger? I can't remember too well, but I've had them for a while. They're not new. Why?
The card that you pulled for me, the death card.
Mm.
It had these eyes in the card.
Yeah,
Did you see that as well?
yeah, I did. When I had the card facing you, when I picked it out and I looked at it and then I turned it towards you, it was normal. But then when I turned it around, I noticed that one of the figures had red eyes. And then I moved it back and forth. And then it appeared normal to me again.
I've seen those eyes before.
Whose are they?
The thing is, I don't know. I was hoping you might know.
You don't remember, but you know you've seen them before, but you can't remember whose they are.
They were they were the last things that I saw.
They were the last things that you saw.
Before I woke up.
Oh, like when you had ghoul fever, or before that?
No, it was a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Just quickly, how quiet are you having this conversation?
I'm trying to have it as quiet as possible.
Quiet as
I guess we're
possible.
whispering then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before you woke up, like, did you do something? Did you have a fight? Did you hit your head? Like, I'm just trying to understand where you saw them so I might remember whose eyes they were.
It's alright. If you don't know who's there, I won't bother you anymore.
No, I mean, let me think. Can I recall knowledge or something? Do I know who this person is at all? Do I recognize these eyes at all?
Those cards don't have gold eyes. You don't recall a pair of gold eyes.
Red?
Like, you try to think really hard.
But I can't remember.
No,
Do I
think s-
recognize them at all?
You're really trying to push your memory to the point where, like, it's getting, like, hazy trying to remember everything. Nothing comes to mind.
I'm sorry, Torcel. I don't think I recognize them.
No, that's alright. That's alright. Forget I asked. It must have just been a reflection of the sun or something.
Maybe. I wanna look at him in his face, like study his face pretty closely, and ask him. You know, I was actually going to ask you. Are you okay?
Meat.
I'm fine.
I'd like to sense motive.
Stares you down.
She can see right. Like it's not.
You're not trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Why fucking there? Does that bring up what I want? I mean, look. He's clearly shaken. He's like clearly hiding anything. Well, he's hiding something. There's something that he's like nervous about. But it's a bit too of an open book as to what exactly. You can't get a read off him, like, what's happened.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look at him and say, okay. Well, let me know if you need anything. Yeah?
Thank you, Vivi. And please don't mention the eye thing to the others.
It'll be our little secret.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna ask this: was anyone trying to listen?
You gotta get closer to the mic, Rena.
It's just picking me up. Just work properly, you bitch of a thing. Was anyone trying to listen?
No.
Not particularly.
Was one of the ogres was? They didn't hear you.
Ogres don't have ears.
The High Priestess did have B and J on it, by the way. To answer your question.
I know.
Why is
In
that?
the Discord.
Why is that?
High priestess.
I will Google it.
Flowens, or
I didn't want to say it in the
Because she
moment.
works at a brothel? Like...
It's not actually like a title. It's just like a nickname in the club.
The letter B is Boraz, which means his strength, and the other is white with the letter J, Jakeen, which means he will establish. So in his strength, he will establish, is what those two pillars mean.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. Wow, mind blank. Nora, there we go. Is there anything that you would like to do? If there's nothing, if you just want to like let the day go by and either in peace or
Oh
boredom.
no, Nora doesn't really sit still for very long. She'll probably do some exercise, practice her sword, clean her sword, clean her crossbow, probably clean her clothes as much as she can as well. Once she's done all that, she will find the edge of the boat, and take her shoes off and just like hang her legs over the side, and then she will pull out a book.
like a
And
reading
read.
book or a writing
Roll
book?
to see if the fish suck your toes.
Disgusting. She will, pull out a book and just do that.
Is it like a writing book or a reading book?
Are you coming over and looking?
No, I'm just looking.
She's reading.
And is it smut or?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Do you
Knocker
want to
boy?
try and lift the title?
No.
That's the Arconian.
Well, then you don't know.
Struck. Are you just continuing to pace around the boat?
What's Zora doing?
What is Zora doing?
Zora maybe alternate between going around people asking questions and sunbathing.
Strike will be just like I don't know, get some cargo wrapped up in a fucking blanket or something.
Pull out your sleeping bag next to the cargo and just.
Just chilling,
Okay.
just waiting, killing time.
There's a lot of time to kill, and it's been a bit of a.
Probably jorking it,
Let's not.
and by it,
And I'm moving on. I'm gonna.
I mean, my
he
penis.
eats his peanuts.
Belladonna, what are you doing?
What? So Zora is sunbathing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go up to Zora and just. What does sunbathing look like? Are you just standing there?
I'm lying down on the wood. It's me, wood to wood.
All right, I'll stand over and just look at you like that.
Zora's got her eyes closed, so I can't see that you're there. Are you interrupting my shadow? Is that what you, or my sun? Is that what you're doing?
Yes,
You're casting a shadow.
I'm standing in the area where the shadow would be. Yes.
Okay. So it's gonna open their eyes. Oh, hello, Bella.
What are you doing?
Could you move, please? I'm eating. The
I'm
delectable.
gonna look at Zora's
sunlight
mouth. Is Zora
sustains
chewing
me.
at all?
No.
No, you can't see my mouth. It's under a mask.
You're wearing a mask?
My face is just like a mask with two eye holes. If you look at
Oh.
the character sheet, it looks, or the. I mean, you can't see a token, but
You speak pretty clearly for somebody that's chewing. And what are you eating?
sunlight. How do you think all the other plants live? Water, nutrients from the soil,
I
and
haven't
sunlight.
seen a plant eat anything before.
It's a different kind of eating, not like the fleshies. What do you eat?
I don't really. I sort of just basically what you do, except I don't need the sun.
So you just have like infinite energy?
Pretty much. I sit for like a long period of time and do basically nothing, sort of like clear my head of all thoughts, and I sort of like I don't know, I seem to absorb some form of like energy from everywhere, I suppose.
Maybe it's from another plane.
Could be extra bit dimensional. I'm not
Puppet
so sure.
plane.
The puppet plane. Well, I'm not a puppet, but sure.
The doll plane.
Well,
The mind plane.
really a doll sometimes. Like it's I don't know. It's a tough one. Maybe Vivi.
Do you feel a connection to where you're getting that energy from?
I feel a connection, yeah. Like I feel something entering me for sure. Like the energy sort of like I definitely feel like I get less tired. Sure.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I'm
Eating
it's the
sunlight
same
is like
for you with,
that.
like sun.
Yeah. Pretty much. I don't feel it like with a there's no connection to the sunlight. It's just I just get more energy.
Are you like good at like agriculture and stuff? Like, are you like a plant grower, or is that like weird? Is
I'm
that,
so
like,
good at
your own
agriculture.
thing?
I helped some of the
you're, like,
planters
the best?
in Brightrock. So some of the farmers.
Yeah, some of the planters. Some of the gardeners.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You should check out my garden sometime.
You have a garden?
Yeah.
I can help. I'm trying to grow plants. But
This one's
I
gonna be
can't grow
pretty
any of my
difficult
own.
to deal with. I don't think it's something that you can sort of like tend to. You'd probably have to see for yourself.
Interesting.
Remind
You
me
can show me
sometime and I'll
sometime.
show you.
I will remind you. Desan and I would both be interested.
Who's Desan? Oh, is that the little fluff ball thing that flies around with you?
Yeah, Dusan's the rock.
Oh, he's a rock.
Dusan's gonna bump against my leg in indignation.
It
He
has,
doesn't look like a rock.
feelings.
He's like a
Everything.
he's an element. He's a rock elemental, an earth elemental.
All right, good talk.
It's like a series
And
of
I'll
rocks
just-
that are like.
I'll turn around and I'll float away as he's mid-sentence.
I'm just lie back down. Sweet sunlight.
Right then.
And then I might keep an eye on what Nora's doing for the rest of the time. Sorry, is it Zora or Nora? Nora. I'm gonna keep an eye on Nora for what she's doing for like the next couple of hours, just casually glance every now and then. But most of the time, I'll just be sitting and meditating.
Do I notice her looking over at me?
I don't make any sort of like subtlety about it.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Everyone's happy with what they're doing for the rest of the day.
Mhm.
It'll just slowly drift by as the boat meanders around, following the flow of the of the river down towards Deadwood. As it begins to darken and get to the night, the Sorogers take their large oars and begin to like push the boat towards the edge. And they take like a heavy sort of metal stake that's attached to the boat on one side and just jam it deep into the ground, just to like drive it in and pin it in place. Taking out the like makeshift gangplank to stop the thing. Fuck.
They stop the boat.
Yeah, they stop the boat. Let everyone get off. It's like a
Oh,
pack.
we actually get to sleep on ground?
Yeah, I don't really actually like sleeping in the rocking. It's difficult.
Oh, it doesn't rock you to sleep?
No, it makes me want to throw up really while I'm sleeping.
A captain who is seasick. Now I've seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
It's my boat.
Well, we should get a fire
Yeah.
going.
Well, do we go further inland? Are we going to stay the night at Sprocket, or are we going to stay near the boat?
We're not
We'll sleep near the
Sprocket.
We're not
boat.
at Sprocket.
Sprocket's like another
Oh,
day
we're not
away.
even at the town yet. Ah,
No, we're just docking to like sleep.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
we just docked at like the bank of the river.
I think I've roughly put the boat where it is. Maybe I could stick a little bit.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's like a boat. You see, it's like a large pack that he drags out, sets up like a fairly large tent with the help of the ogres, big enough that it fits both of them in as well.
I'll start setting up my tent.
Wait,
think
Vivi,
I'm-
did we bring the tent?
Of course, we brought the tent.
Well, you brought the tent because I didn't bring shit.
Do you have a tent?
Well, of course, look at your little pockets. What are you going to fit in there?
I
You
just
have a
pull-
tent?
I reach into my pockets and then just like go like this and just dust falls out. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't have a tent. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna reach into my body and pull out leaves.
Oopsie. Butterfingers.
think
Wait,
I've,
Vivi, do you actually have a tent?
I'm looking.
I've got a bed. I've got a bedroll, but no
Didn't they
tent.
give us tents when we left? Possibly. Oh, we got.
No.
I
I
don't think
bought
I do, but I've got a bedroll. I mean, I feel
Well,
like Vivi would have a bedroll, but I don't want to metagame that.
No, you don't have a
No,
bed
we
as part of
don't.
the base.
It's a little
Uh,
item that you
tent.
can buy. So
Before I start setting up for the night, I'll put my backpack down, but I want to do like a little scout around the area just to make sure that
Okay.
we're safe.
He wants to seek.
After seeing that no one no one else in the group bought a tent, I'm gonna say my tent can fit two. Anyone is welcome to sleep in there if they wish.
I'm not there yet.
I'm gonna stay
I'll be able to
outside.
outside.
I'll raise my hand. Well, I'll just come over and just be like, that would be really nice, thank you.
Alright.
I'm gonna search around on the barge
I guess
and
I'm
see
just
if there's
fucking
like
chopped
any
liver then.
leftover tents. Like,
Oh, you
lying
didn't say
around.
nothing.
She raised her hand, but I don't think
Yeah,
she
you
saw
raised
it.
your
My
hand.
hand.
Yeah,
Not
Ed,
good enough.
you didn't come over and
She's
say
too busy
thank you.
playing fucking Honkshoe.
I'm not playing Honkshoe.
She's
I'm
playing.
Power Wash.
No, she's playing
Power Wash?
Power Wash. She's too busy, mate.
My, you could at least play an AFK game, mate. Like Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Is Vivi like visually upset that Nora didn't
Not
like,
real. I'm not visually I'm not like angry, but I see Stark walking towards the tent, and I'm like, and I go set up my bedroll.
I'll
can have
go onto
tomorrow
the
night
raft
then.
and just see like amongst all the supplies, are there like any
Can't it
leftover
fit two
tents?
more people?
it's
No,
a pup
like
tent,
her
fits
and one
two.
other person too.
Oh.
Yeah.
As you start moving towards the boat, Frog steps out from their tent. Do you not have a tent?
No.
You can sleep in ours. I like the
Yeah, but I'm not
stars.
just
No, I like the stars, and we take up a lot of space, so you'll all fit.
All right.
I have a
I'll
very
message
important
Vivi, You can
question.
go stay in the tent.
Is the tent stinky?
True.
Oh,
Is the tent
Actually,
stink?
Is it dirty?
No,
Huh.
Okay,
Well,
that's
okay.
fine then.
it smells a
are we
little bit
gonna
like
be-
whiskey, like a little bit like whiskey.
That's fine. I live
we
in a
gonna
fucking
be,
cabin. It's fine.
That's like
taking
home.
turns like keeping watch tonight? Because if so, Struck, Vivi, and I can rotate so that we all get to sleep in the tent at some point. And then when we're not, we're keeping watch.
Are you asking this in character out loud?
Yes. I'm talking
I
to
can go
them.
first.
Honestly,
I'm happy with that.
most things see ogres, and they don't bother.
It's always good to be cautious.
You see how big my arms are? This is my caution,
I trust this guy.
and this is my care. Oh.
Sophie's like,
I
bro,
wanna
don't you see
meditate
me?
on
I'm
the
looks maxing. No one's coming here.
You like
You just
Frog is like nearly 8 feet tall. It's just like fucking like an oval, just like pack.
I'm
He's
It's,
just
still
pulling
gonna
like
it's just
strongman
it's just the
poses.
it's
Like,
just the Snorlax looking motherfucker. Like it just sits down on the ground and just. Mhm.
I imagine the way he sleeps, he's like, I'm going to bed. Slams on his ass, slams back, dust, like, and
Just
then he goes to sleep.
boom, he's out.
The earth shakes when he snores.
So Sal, you go and scout the area, looking around for any sounds, signs, or anything that might indicate danger. And after probably like 20 minutes of careful exploration, you find nothing catches your attention.
Perfect. I'm gonna go set up my bedroll next to the fire, and I will sleep under the stars with the ogres.
Sleeping with ogres. I see how it is. All right.
See what he's into.
Well, no, not with the ogres, but like
No,
you know.
sleeping with the ogres.
Big body blows.
There's a reason half ogres exist.
Awful.
But yeah, I'll keep watch for a bit as well.
Before it's like super late though, like before everyone's ready to sleep, just after things are set up, Carl will come out and pull out like the like half bottle of whiskey that you'd seen, and then another one, and just gives all of you gives it to Shrunk, the full one.
Oh,
You much of a drinker?
Unfortunately not. No. I usually
Now's a good time to
stick
start. Have a
No,
drink.
no.
Come on,
No,
mate.
it's
Come
okay.
on.
It's okay.
Under the stars,
Giselle,
and I like
Giselle,
this.
Here you go, buddy.
No, come on. He like pulls it back, like take a drink.
Oh no, I insist. Let me give it to him.
Don't mind him.
I'll drink for you then. Pops his bottle open. Fucking.
I'll drink some whiskey with him as well.
Inebriated boat drivers. This sounds like a fun time.
I see you drink. Does the plant drink? Can you drink? Does the doll drink? Do you drink
can't
I've
alcohol?
tried in a couple of 100 years. I can try if you like.
All right, hand you like his bottle.
So I'll use telekinetic hand to grab it and bring it over, and then I'll try and swig it. And as it enters my mouth, there's little holes in the fabric of my porcelain that just pour out whiskey.
Stop wasting it. Stop. Ah!
And I pour the whole thing as much as I can to
He'll try to grab it from you.
yeah, he'll take it.
Gets about like a quarter of the bottle left before he snatches it off you.
And then I look at my dress and I'm like, oh fuck, not again.
You eat yourself off.
Sweetie, you'd think growing up in a bar, you'd know by now that you can't.
Well, it's been a
Drink
while.
alcohol.
I thought I'd just give it a try. You don't.
Why do you think it's been a while? Because I don't let you waste my expensive bottles of ale and wine and whiskey.
that you know
Did you be stealing my alcohol?
Replacing all
of?
the
Wow,
water.
it's a really clear night tonight, isn't it?
Mm.
Look at all this
The
stuff.
stars are so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not going to forget
Yeah.
this.
What do you mean?
Write it down.
I'm marking my bottles when we get home.
VV will remember this.
In the corner. Viva will remember this.
It's like the bottles won't disappear, just the contents of them.
Mm.
All right then, Mister. I don't want to drink. You're not gonna drink?
Yeah.
You can answer a question.
Yeah, sure.
That's the craziest thing you've done.
An ogre.
That's not crazy. That's a Tuesday.
Ooh, plotline discovered for car. I see.
Craziest thing I've done. Well, quite recently, I've cured ghoul fever of one of our fellow companions. That's pretty intense.
Wait, car, guess the companion.
Yeah, guess which one it is.
I'm gonna go
Points to torso.
like that.
Points to a cell. Wow, you have
I,
very good intuition.
Well, I don't think a plant or a doll can get a fever.
Mm.
You know.
You ever seen a doll
So
with
you're
a
good
fever?
at,
Yes.
I haven't, so
Oh.
didn't think. And the other two seem like they got their heads switched on.
Smart
How does
man.
having your head switched on equal no fever?
You have to be an idiot to run into a ghoul and get bit by one.
True, you'd have to be an absolutely raving mad
Or
fucking
brash.
lunatic, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't say that about my friend, but alright.
you can call me mad if you'd like. I don't mind.
Maybe a little bit sweaty, but that's it.
I've been called worse.
Like what?
You know, when you're on the seas, you get called lots of things.
He can't say it's
Like
against
a seaman?
TOS.
It's against TOS.
The high seas of TOS.
What about you then? Torcel,
Aye.
craziest thing you've done.
Oh, golly. I'll take a swig. Look, I've done some. There's some pretty crazy stuff that I've done in my time. Look. One time, so I grew up diving for treasure from sunken wrecks and stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you I guess encounter when you're down in the depths. I've had a lot of close encounters with sharks and the like, which was pretty fucking wild, I must say. Crazy, if the words were right. You kind of see Torcel just like zone out a little bit and then like kind of just start focusing on something.
Cast it's like clicking and speak. You're right there.
Yes.
Whiskey hit you too hard, did it?
I looked down at the bottle. Yeah, I guess it has hit me pretty hard. Will that suffice for a crazy story?
Did you fight the shark?
I mean, I'll pull down like my shirt a little bit, and you can see like some teeth marks in my other shoulder.
Okay, if you're gonna be role playing, please at least take off the entire
Yeah,
shirt.
come on.
And-
That's against Twitch TOS.
Show nibs.
Damn it.
Show
I
nibs.
almost fucking had him too.
I mean, I've fought a lot of things, but not a shark. I'd say that's pretty crazy.
Thank you.
And reach out to take the bottle off you and hand it over to PV.
I'll hand it over.
Over to who?
A drink? You.
Oh.
Drink.
Oh fuck yeah!
What about
I'll
yourself?
take
Then?
a. Is it one of those like?
Think like
It's
a
not
think
a small
like a.
bottle. It's like one of these.
It's not massive, but it's it's like
I'm gonna.
Like a gourd.
no. Think
Oh.
like probably like a 2-liter bottle of like rum, like the sort of.
Okay.
When Car asked Vivi the question of like, "Oh, what crazy thing have you done?" I'll look over to Genevieve and be like, "Yeah, Genevieve, what crazy thing have you done? What's the craziest thing you could have done, huh?" I'm super curious.
Jesus. It's the craziest thing I've done. I think I had this really like wild night one night. Oh my god, I don't even know how much alcohol I drank and what other against TOS substances I had. But yeah, I had this. I can't even really remember it. All I remember is I woke up in this barn and Bella was there and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was so confused. But yeah, I don't know, that's probably the, like, from what I can remember, that's probably the craziest thing. Like, I just had a wild night and woke up in this barn.
As Genevieve is talking, Belladonna goes on her feet and starts to just snarl and look angrier and angrier. And her like usual dark aura that you see when she's casting spells just gets more and more furious, like it's like a fire raging. As she finishes her sentence, I'm going to walk over to Car and I'll be like, "Do you want to know what crazy shit Genevieve has done?" And I'm going to reach out my hand to Car like that.
I'm gonna launch at Belladonna.
Like a handshake.
I'm gonna launch at Belladonna and try and intercept the hand. Me first!
Maria, roll. Oh god. The fuck? Just roll an acrobatics check. Reflex? Acrobatics.
Well, not athletics?
I would say reflex because I'm kind of like.
Yeah, reflex doesn't really.
But that's me.
You're not.
Because you're trying to grapple, right? Trying to pull
Not.
back?
No.
Attack?
No, I'm not really trying to pull her back. I'm more like.
It's
when
a
I say
reflexive thing
launch
to try to
myself,
grab onto.
I'm like I'm not trying to grapple her or grab her. I'm just like going up to her like.
Yeah, no, you're. Roll reflex.
Okay. Where the fuck's my character sheet?
If there's any sort of contested struggle, then it'll likely be a grapple and all. Are you actually trying to lunge up those, or just for fun?
I'm trying to give Bella a handshake. Like handshake.
You can also roll a
I wish I
reflex.
had a camera on the dice. 24.
Am I rolling a dice?
If you want, if you're diving. Roll a natural 20, please.
I hope so. I pulled out the actual dice.
Wait, I can
It wasn't a
I
20.
can pre-give you the action that I'm actually trying to do with my hand, Rainer, if you want, so that I'm not metagaming.
Sure. Just
I rolled low.
Alright,
So.
I'll message you what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do, so that if somebody grabs my hand beforehand, I'm happy for them to take the response to that spell, or whatever I might be doing.
Spoilers.
Death.
Yeah.
I can't get
Death.
it.
Pass disintegrate.
Just
Death
fucking
touch.
disintegrate.
Rank 6, disintegrate. Fuck it.
I have to make a new character now.
Yeah.
This is what Vivi did to me.
And then on the next episode, there's the like intro revealing that Bella has realized that Kara is like infiltrating our group, and this was all a ploy to kill him. And then tragically, Zora misunderstands the movement to be a handshake and kills himself.
Oh, so you did die within 7 days then.
You writing a fucking essay?
Oh my god.
I like to imagine that'd be Nora's first thought. It's like, oh,
Shit,
damn.
those cards tell the truth.
Time to move on, not come back to this place. Don't want to explain how two people just. Ah. Okay. As you go to like reach out your hand with this like display of anger, like Vivi just rushes out, and before Car can like grab on, puts her hand in the way and touches onto you. I
Close
will.
to the mic.
I'm gonna freak out.
you
What
go.
what did you hear?
Most of it.
I heard
everything.
most of
out.
it.
Okay. Can I just share what you typed, Barnaby?
To I don't
me?
think it's. I don't. Yeah, just to.
That's what I mean.
to
Just
Genevieve.
the
Yeah, just
just the
me.
red.
If
Should we
if
deafen?
No. I'm just gonna type it.
I'm mid.
Move all the rest of
I'm-
it out.
Yeah,
Just copy and paste
I'm
it.
definitely in that action, so that if somebody were to grab my hand, that would resolve
Yeah.
that person.
Oh, this has implications. So she reaches out, grabs onto your hand. Car was going to reach, but seeing this, pulls back and stops. Sorry, I think we might have touched a nerve there. You should,
Can I show my reaction?
yeah.
As I grab her hand. How long is this, by the way?
It happens
Like-
in an action, a singular action.
Like it takes
So,
it
like, 16
like
Like-
I'm seeing it for that long, but it happens in an instant.
You obtain the effect
Yeah,
that lasts 10 minutes, but it happens
in an instant.
and yeah.
All right. I'm gonna fall to my knees and start crying viscerally. Like, you would only see a woman cry this hard if it was the worst thing that ever happened to her, and I'm gonna start screaming and wailing.
As Genevieve is doing that, I'm
doing one of those cries that's like, like
I'll glide my way up to the
so
raft.
panicked and like I'm having a panic attack. Like I'm crying, like I'm in such pain.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
going
just,
to.
I'm
Okay.
good with the flaming aura. I'll just glide all the way to the raft.
Can I do like a check to see like what the spell was, like a arcane, or
Um,
Ooh, yeah.
is that a thing to
don't
identify
know.
the
I
spell?
think
to do
you.
it.
It
Me
might
in
be
the
a feat.
background.
Yeah.
It's a feat. Do you have the feat?
Like
Zora-
fucking losing
No, I
it.
don't think I do.
Yeah, it's
Zora's gonna
a,
transition from
it's a-
like
Okay.
reaching for a handshake.
either
to
general,
Alright,
I
can
think
I-
it's a general
using
feat that you can learn.
Vivi on the head.
Like you recognize that the flare of like aura around was some sort of spell, and it's
Of
clearly
course, yeah.
affecting. Something happened to affect Vivi, but you don't know exactly what it was. Yeah.
Hmm.
At this
Okay.
point, Kara is just gonna like back up a few feet more and just be like, "I don't want to start a drama. I was just trying to make friendly conversation over drinks. Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm gonna check on Vivi. I don't know what to do in this situation. You know, like
You know how to handle someone in a panic attack?
oh yeah, I should. I'm a fucking
I'm not
doctor.
actually in a panic attack, but it's kind of what it looks like. Like I'm in so much
Yeah, I'm a
pain
doctor. I should know.
that
Wow.
like
me as a
freaking
human,
out.
You know,
Me as-
check their vitals, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
me as Nolithan,
Physical pain. She is on fire.
I just, like a random lady, like I don't know. Anyway, I will just I'll perform some sort of, care, to calm someone down that's, obviously sobbing.
their compassion.
Seeing and seeing, it looks like Vivi is kind of being taken care of by everyone. I'm gonna go after Belladonna, because I see I'm going onto the boat, so I'm gonna go and follow just to find out what the fuck happens.
Okay. So you start chasing after Belladonna. Anyone else want to do anything other than like right now, or just console Vivi?
Where's the bottle of whiskey?
Priorities.
Probably dropped on the ground. Some of it spilt a little bit onto the dirt.
By the way, I think our cameras are frozen in the stream.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have to restart. Yeah.
It's fine, just leave it if we have to restart.
No, I can just stop it and start it. It takes like a second.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna restart the stream.
I'm just gonna pick up the bottle of whiskey, and take a few mouthfuls of that.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. I did change my password, and for some reason, or it's being done because it's just stopped. It's not letting me restart the stream.
Hell yeah.
And restarted the recording. Okay, whatever. Whatever, OBS. You do you.
Yay!
Sorry. Nora was grabbing the whiskey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the whiskey bottle and take a few healthy mouthfuls of that. And I'm just gonna look at Kara and go, well, that escalated.
I'm almost afraid to ask you now, but
Oh, mine's easy. I left home.
it's not very crazy. I think most of us have.
You don't know my home.
Fair enough. And after what just happened, I'm not going to press. That is.
Smart man.
You see, like, he steps a bit off to the side, grabs his banjo, and just starts, like, playing something. Just to kind of, like, try to drown out whatever's going on. So you can, like, listen to the music and not focus on that. But we'll then cut to Torcel chasing after and catching up to Belladonna. What are you doing once you're on the boat? What does he see?
Me or Torcel?
You. What does he see as he approaches the boat?
I'm probably just sitting down, cross-legged on like a crate, looking out at the river.
Are your legs long
Just
enough to
still,
sit
like-
cross-legged?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can sit in like a little cross-legged thing. Yeah. And there's still like a raging aura, like a dark purple flame still going across Belladonna, and you can probably hear like mutterings and whispers that are quite audible as you approach. They're not cogent, like you can't really tell what's being said, but there's clearly like something being said.
I'll approach you a little bit, and I'll just call out, Belladonna. Do you react to that, or are you just kind of in this trance? I guess, or
You can
this-
probably see the thoughts that are like audible are probably getting more cogent, so you probably hear things like, crazy shit, eh? Crazy shit. You think that was crazy shit? Oh, I just got drunk one time and then I woke up in a crazy place. Oh, fuck, it's so crazy. So crazy. Like, you just hear that sort of like those sort of thoughts being
Yeah,
repeated like over and over again, not really responding to what you were saying.
I'm going to Torcel's gonna come up and try and go next to Belladonna to try and, get into Belladonna's eye line to just be like, hey, Belladonna.
As you like get an eye match, like the eyes match, the Belladonna sort of like everything seems to like just pause for a little while, like an awkward silence, and then the aura tends to just sort of coalesce back into Belladonna's form a little bit more, and then after a few awkward seconds, she's like, "What?"
Care to explain what that was?
No.
Well, it seems you've upset Vivi. You've disrupted the whole camp. And then you stormed off. I am just curious as to what's happening. Seems like there's something you're
Oh,
going to
I've
do.
upset Vivi, have I? I've upset Vivi. Is that what you're trying to tell me? That I upset Vivi?
I'm just saying she's upset right now.
And
I
you
don't
think
know
I'm not?
why. I never said you're not. I said something's bothering you, and I wanted to come and check up on you and see what's going on.
Well, you're very astute, Torsel. I'm upset.
Well, I'm sorry you're upset.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help? Do you want to talk about it, or
Belladonna's form sort of like softens a lot more. She stoops a little bit lower. And so the gaze that she has is met like up towards you rather than what, like before it was pretty menacingly directly at you.
Mhm.
And she's like, "No, I'm okay. I'll be fine. Just a little upset is all, I suppose."
Right, well, just know that you've got friends here, and I don't think anyone is trying to upset you or push you away. If you don't want to talk about it, that's totally okay. But maybe just try not to have as harsh reactions to situations. I'm sure it can be settled over a karma manner.
As you try to console Belladonna with like, "Oh, maybe you should just try," as you're saying that, she sort of like her form sort of straightens up again, and the eye gaze is direct at you again rather than looking up at you, and she's like, "Oh, so you think that this whole thing was just me getting a little bit upset, right? You think that this whole problem is just because I overreacted a little bit? Is that the thing that you're trying to say to me right now?"
I'm just gonna be silent and I'm just gonna listen to Belladonna.
As you stay silent for a couple of seconds, the form starts to go lower again, and she's looking back up at you again, and she's like, I'm sorry. I overreacted."
It's okay. I don't think I can begin to understand what you've been through, and I apologize if I will never understand.
Belladonna like exits your eye gaze and just looks sort of down. She's like, okay. And she's just like staring off, trying not to make eye contact with you.
Is there anything I can get you?
And she sits for a couple of seconds quietly, and she's like, "I want to see my mother."
Is she far away?
She's closer than you think.
I'm just gonna nod. Yeah, look, there's there's a lot to unpack there, and I don't think Torcel is in that I guess like frame, but he'll sit there with Belladonna for as long as it takes, or for at least a little bit in silence.
She'll sit there in silence as well.
I'll look out at the lake with you.
Is Strack trying to like heal me, or what's Strack doing?
The council, you just cheer you up, you know. I've wrapped like a blanket around you, you know, just
Did you
kinda,
touch
like...
me?
Oh yeah, 100%.
As
What, did I touch you? Did I touch you?
Oh,
I touched-
oh, I touched you,
Yeah.
alright.
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
She's having a
Yes.
panic attack. Grab her tits.
Good, yeah.
Control points!
Snap her out of it.
Where's the off button?
As you,
I won't.
guess-
Obviously, I won't like touch you suddenly, but I'll softly, like, I won't be.
as I feel you like kind of, I guess, laying a blanket over me, I like turn, look at you with super like panicked eyes. I like grab onto your like what are you wearing? Like a jacket?
Hold on, let me.
Like a
Well, like a
shirt?
coat kind of thing, right?
Let me just double check what I'm wearing.
It's not that important, but
It's like a coat kind of.
Hold on, let me just double check.
this is all happening in the background while I'm talking to Belladonna as well.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
screaming and shit.
Yeah, this is what I'm wearing.
It's fine.
okay.
We're sitting outside.
She's gonna grab onto your coat, and then like super panicked in the face. I'm grabbing onto
Yeah.
your coat. I'm like, what are we gonna do? What have we done?
What do you mean? What have we done? Wait, we're just around the campfire. We're just around the campfire talking about some funny stuff. You know, you went drinking. That's all that's happened. That's all we know. That's all we know. Whatever's happened to you, we don't know. Just chill. Calm down. Take a seat. Wait. Nora, give me that. And I'm gonna like grab the
Yank the
alcohol
bottle?
back. Not yank it, but
Wow.
I'll like put my hand out. I'll be like, wait, give me that.
Like,
Have another
"Oh,
swig.
Fine. I'll grab the bottle. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take a huge swig of alcohol. Like at this point, I'm chugging it. I'm gonna put it down. And be like, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, chugging the alcohol, eh?
I'm sorry.
Hey, let's go. Roll for inebriation.
Oh, that's not inebriation.
It's like a literal
Addiction.
disease.
I'm not like, it's not like I'm chugging the whole bottle, but I'm
No, I know.
like, I suppose I
No, I
take
know.
like a couple big
I'm
gulps.
drinking about 40 liters of whiskey.
I'll be like,
There'll be
I'm
2 shots
I'm
of
sorry.
vodka.
Um,
Oh,
2 shots of vodka?
It's like the bottle that you pour the 2 shots.
as
in.
you finish that though, I do need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
oh.
Oh, is it onset? Oh,
Yes.
is it like an immediate save? Oh yeah, because it's you have to check if it's gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Fortitude. Oh, you know what I'm gonna use?
A nat 1. An all
Wait,
one
this is.
side.
Oh,
Hat to the
Dice.
rescue.
they changed this?
Oh, is this your 3D printed dice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my friend from
Let's
work.
go.
Pat, if I get drunk, it's your fault. I know you're watching
True.
this.
Hi, Pat.
Come out. I might be getting drunk.
Nice. Oh no!
You have a hero point, right?
Nah, you might need it for the combat we're about to have, so it's all good.
What
We're
Australian
not having combat.
would hero
Should I
point
use
to
it?
try and avoid
Fuck it,
getting
I
drunk?
won't.
Nice.
What was that, Barry?
I feel like even if I get drunk right now, it's not really like a huge, like a massive deal.
Addiction is a thing in this
That's
game,
what
just
you
so
think.
Yeah.
What if those ogres attack us?
Do me a favor, Maria. Write down like a note. Just make a note number 1 somewhere.
Number 1.
Mhm.
Actually, put
Alright.
alcohol 1. This one is pretty clear.
No, right. Sweet, happy, go, fun times, number 1. All right, alcohol number 1.
Okay. I'm gonna look up and like scour my surroundings, like, and then like as I realize that like I'm okay, I like kind of calm down, and like my face is red, I'm flushed, I look crazy basically, and then I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see Belladonna, and just be like, oh. And the second I
She's gone.
see
I don't think you
Belladonna,
see
no, I
Belladonna.
can see them on the lake, can't I?
Oh, she's on the boat.
You can probably see us on the boat though. Like,
I'm not
maybe.
like
How far away we are.
You're not
not
that
near
far.
them, but I can see
Yeah,
them,
how
right?
dark is it? Yeah.
I have dark vision.
Do you?
I have
Yeah.
dark
Yeah.
vision.
The only person that cannot currently see perfectly
Sammy, I do.
is.
I'm the only one who doesn't. That's a joke.
In a couple more levels, you'll be fine. And level 5, be like, guys, I finally opened my eyes. I can see now.
I can see clearly now.
I'm gonna see Belladonna and be like, I'm gonna start walking towards her very slowly.
I'm just gonna stay there. Wait, on the thing.
Can I have
just
the whiskey
watch.
before you go?
I'll hand it back to Nora.
Thanks.
Vivi is just gonna shoot glasses to Stark, emanating confusion.
I have this blanket around me that Strike gave me, and I'm holding it like a fucking, like, you know those little kids that escape house fires with the blanket around them? That's what I look like. I'm holding it like this. And I'm walking up to Bella. And I go, Torsal, can you give me a minute, please? With Bella.
I'll look at Bella. I'll look at Vivi. I'll nod, and I'll head back to the fire.
I'll sit down next to Belladonna. Why the fuck would you do that? And I look right at her.
Belladonna doesn't meet your eyes and sort of stares directly at the river still. Doesn't say anything.
Does me staring at her in silence make her uncomfortable at all?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Can I see on like her face, I guess?
Yeah, you can see her face, and her face is currently expressionless. And oddly, this is something you'll notice, is her aura is not, it's barely noticeable at the moment.
I'm gonna slowly like put my hand on her back. Does she like flinch or move away?
As you put your hand on her back, she sort of slowly lurches forward and then topples over onto the ground head first.
What the fuck?
Crushing her and ending her life.
Barnaby, make a new character.
Do you do anything?
Fall
in
into
I
the
guess
water?
I'll be like, I'll turn her over.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't fall into the water, but sort of like
Oh,
as you
okay.
put it out of the back, it like falls over the side and then drops onto the ground.
I'll like. Is she on her face or no?
You cannot see her face. Like she fell over onto her side, and her face is face planted into the woodwork. of
Okay, I'll
the-
turn her over so I can see her face.
Just as you reach over to turn her over, Raina, I'm going to use the special super secret, top secret thing that we discussed. And a sort of like the aura essence that was in Belladonna, it starts to like ooze out of her like a lot more than you're used to. Like you see like a excessive amount of force just coming out of her body, and after about 6 to 10 seconds or so, it starts to coalesce into a very small humanoid form, so even smaller than Belladonna's current doll-like form. You, as time passes, as seconds pass, the form starts to slowly look more familiar to you. The form,
To me or to everyone?
just to you. I don't even think anybody else is around. That the form starts to look more and more and more recognizable as Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Until after a good 30 seconds, you see Bella in spiritual form, all monotone in color, like a dark blue essence in front of you. And
I'm
it's
gonna-
there, and as that happens, she says, "Hey, Mom."
I'm gonna start getting teary-eyed again, but not as hysterical as I was before. It's almost like tears of happiness. I'm gonna reach out. Can I touch her? Is she physical? Or is it just like a...
Are you trying to?
I am. I'm reaching out like oh my god, like reaching out trying to like grab her, I guess. Not grab her, but like touch it.
You go right through.
So there's nothing there.
Well, you see something.
That is, yeah, not that there's nothing there, but
You see that the tether is still very loosely connected to Belladonna's form, though. There seems to be like a connection between the two.
I'm crying happy tears and I'm like, where have you been? I missed you so
Donna
much.
doesn't really want to talk to you right now. She's not very happy with you.
I don't think she understands. Oh, I
Yeah.
missed you so much. I love you. Why can't she see that?
Yeah. Bella's having a tough time looking you in the eyes. She's sort of looking down. She's struggling to actually like converse with that question. Are you okay, Mom? She looks up to you all teary-eyed. Well, teary-eyed, but no tears.
Yeah.
Like like sad puppy eyes.
Yeah.
Spectral
It'd be like-
tears.
I'm like
Yeah.
teary shaking in my voice. No. I don't think so. You know, I what you did, what you were going to do, what? Why would you do that?
I think that Donna is not too happy with what you said, Mum. She's pretty upset that you said it that way.
How else was I supposed to say it?
I don't know. I'm just telling you how Donna feels.
There's no other
And
way to say what I said.
I can't be here too much longer, Mum.
I'm gonna start crying a bit more. Like, okay, well, I love you.
I love you too, Mum.
I love you both.
And as you say both, she's like, yeah. And then after a few more seconds, the form just starts to slowly like coalesce back down into more of like a blurry form, and then back into Belladonna's body. And then after depending on if you do anything, after a few more seconds, Belladonna slowly gets back up.
Can I want to hug Belladonna as the like, it's going back into the doll, I guess. I'm gonna like pick her up, like almost like we're sitting side by side, and I'm like this, holding the
she
doll.
doesn't offer any resistance, but she also doesn't reciprocate.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna kind of hold her and like sob quietly, but like start to really compose myself.
Okay.
We will end it there with the image of you cradling Belladonna.
Holy fuck.
I
was
wasn't
awesome.
wasn't expecting
That
that
was
so
pretty sick.
early.
What the?
I'm gonna cut stream. Bye everyone.
Bye. Watching.
Yeah, boy.